Hello there, people. This is Glen with your playoff football report news. First of all, I'd like to introduce back again Mr. Murphy Brown to talk about our picks in the divisional round. How you doing, Murphy?
Well, I'm doing all right, Glenn. Glad to be back on the show. Especially now it's divisional round. It's a good time to do some picks.
Yeah, and as you know, we're missing one of our fellow assholes, Mr. Sinka Marley, who's at home today. He's got the shits, so he couldn't be with us today. He did send me a message earlier, and it said that he's drinking Pepto like it was Kool-Aid and eating Rolaids like the M&Ms, but they ain't doing no damn good. He texted me, I asked between runs, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna start out with my pick, the first game of the weekend, and I'm saying the Colts are gonna beat the shit out of the Patriots because Tom Brady, he ain't worth fuck. The man just needs to retire. He ain't worth shit no more. If he can't cheat, his ass don't want to play, and when his ass does play, he throws a lot of interceptions and costs his team games. Now Andrew Luck, who I've said 1,000 times before, I said Luck ain't worth the fuck, but he's turned it up a notch a little bit here lately, and I think he's gonna get by the Patriots. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, Glenn, completely. You said on a show a few years back, that the Cheatriots, as you call them, that whole Spygate bullshit, they even had to cheat to beat the Jets. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I mean, the Colts have just turned it up a notch, and Andrew Luck is starting to play in the foam. He reminds me of my favorite quarterback of all time, Mr. Ben Roethlisberger. And, yeah, he's going to beat the Patriots. The Patriots can't cheat. Bill Belichick, he's searching now for ways to, because his team sucks now, and he can't do nothing. He's got all this talent around him, but he's not a coach. Unless you can cheat, he's not a coach. Look at his track record. With the Browns, he sucked. Then he turned it around because he was cheating and found a way to win in New England. Now that he can't cheat no more because the NFL is watching him, he's gonna show us his true form now. He just ain't got what it takes to be a coach no more, and he just needs to retire too. Maybe him and Tom Brady, like you said years ago, they needed to get rid of 3 key players to be a good team again, or to be recognized and get rid of this Spygate shit behind them. And Randy Moss is gone, so that only leaves 2. They get rid of Tom Brady, they get rid of Belichick, and they gonna have a damn then they start back with the rebuilding processes and try to put some good intentions back behind the team again. That's all I got to say about it. The Colts are gonna win it. The Colts are just a better team, and you see what they did against the Jets. Which, the Jets won't work shit all season. I said that from the get-go. Easy schedule and all that shit. But, yeah, Colts are going to win this.
All right, then. Well, now we're going to go on to the second game of the playoffs this week. The Saints and the Seahawks. I say the Saints and Mr. Drew Brees are going to kick the Seahawks' asses. And did you hear this shit about damn Sherman Helmsley or Sherman, whatever the hell his name is, talking this shit? They asked him about the Breeze magic and the Breeze, whipping their ass and shit in the past, and he gonna say, oh, well, he ain't never done that shit against us. Well, that motherfucker, you just brought down the damn gauntlet on your ass, because now Drew Brees gonna do it on your ass. Look for Breeze magic to bust you a new asshole. You should have never opened your damn mouth. Now, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I agree completely, Glenn. Sherman running his mouth, is just, typical bullshit. He knows his team could, at any time could fall apart. You know, Russell Wilson is a good, decent player and all, but you know, really, the Saints got this. You know, they run in their mouth. You know, that's what happens. You know, that builds up the opposing team, and usually, you know, like in the past, you know, Ravens run their mouth about Pittsburgh and what happened. We beat their ass. You know, it's the same scenario. Seattle run their mouth about New Orleans, and New Orleans just being nice and sly and being more oriented into life. And they're gonna whip. The Saints are gonna whip that ass. Drew Brees knows what he's doing. You know, he's gonna whip that ass. Saints are good. Saints are gonna beat their. Saints are just a better team. You know, bottom line.
All right then. Well, let's go to the Sunday games where the 49ers are gonna be playing in North Carolina, in Carolina. I don't know where the fucking stadium is because nobody really gives a shit. Against the Panthers. Now the 49ers went up to Green Bay on the frozen tundra where the bitch was really frozen and beat the hell out of the damn Packers. Yeah, it came down to a field goal, but whatever. The point being is, no other team would have been able to score a point against the damn Packers, and the 49ers from California come out there and whip that ass. You know, weather that didn't have shit to do with shit. 49ers won it. The 49ers go easily beat the Panthers. You know, for years we've been hearing about this Panther defense. Panther defense ain't worth the shit. You know, they turned it up a notch here at the end of the season. You know, really they shouldn't even be in the playoffs, but I guess they are. But still, 49ers gonna whip that ass and show them that they ain't shit. What do you think?
Well, Glenn, I have to go the other way with this one. I think the Panthers, yeah, they've run their mouth over the years and they couldn't back it up. But here at the end of the season, you know, I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, I think the defense is going to come to life. I think you know, the 49ers are overrated. I mean, they're a good team, but they're overrated. I mean, Kaepernick, he ain't that great. You know, he's no Ben Roethlisberger. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a surprise, but the Panthers are going to whip the 49ers' asses.
No, motherfucker, that's where you are. That's where you wrong, man. Kaepernick took over, and you know, for that damn Alex Smith, and Alex Smith's out the playoffs now, so, you know, it's straight up, you know, 49ers all the way. But anyway, you have a right to your pick. Let's go to the next game, where we have the San Diego Chargers and Mr. Phillip Rivers facing Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. Now, this Denver Broncos team is one of the best damn defensive teams I've ever seen from the Broncos. And the Chargers looking pretty good too. I said, because, you know, I like Phillip Rivers, man. He's one of my favorite players, you know. And I like the Chargers. The only thing I don't like about the Chargers is they done hired they got that damn mean Tatillo, the guy that created his own girlfriend and shit, and then killed her off because his ass didn't want to get caught being a fag. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, his ass on the team for the Chargers. They won, they got lucky last week. But they ain't gonna have what it takes to beat Mr. Peyton Manning and the Broncos. The Broncos are gonna beat that ass. The Chargers got no damn defense. And their offense is all right, but it's struggling. And you know, the Broncos gonna whip that ass. All right, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I agree. The Denver Broncos just a better team this year. You know, they won their home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and there's no way for this San Diego team to win. I mean, yeah, I agree. Phillip Rivers, probably a good. He is a good player, but yeah, I think Broncos are going to win this. I mean, the Chargers just don't have what it takes to beat Denver this week.
All right then. Well, guess what? I just got a text message from Sinka Marley, and he's giving me his picks for the week. And he says He's picking the 49ers to beat the Panthers. He's picking the Saints to beat the Seahawks, the Colts to beat the Patriots, and the Chargers to beat the Broncos. Now, you can tell this man's mind's all fucked up from having the shits all weekend, all week, but, you know, he's a little bit off on that. I think he's thinking with his ass and not with his head in this instance. But anyway, he got right to it. I guess he, wait, and got another one from him. It says, you guys have no fucking idea how hard it is to shit and text at the same time. Goddamn, I bet that is hard.
Yeah, man, I think it is too. Gotta be hard.
All right then. Well, since I know we're we're gonna give our shit biscuit of the year award out this week, and really, it's only can go to one guy, and this man is a big asshole. He's a piece of shit. He's a wimp. And he's running around bullying people and shit. And there's only one motherfucker that fits that description in the NFL this year, and that's Mr. Incognito. So he gets the fucking Glen Summerstank Shit Biscuit of the Year award. And then we're going to give the Dolphins coaching staff that stood behind his bullshit all fucking season, we're going to give them a Shit Biscuit award too. Cause there ain't no excuse for that shit. And motherfuckers gonna blame the shit on the players in the locker room, and we talk this and we say that and blah blah blah. Motherfucker, don't blame the goddamn sport for what you feeling in your head. I know a coach might have come to you and told you, look motherfucker, you gotta be tough on this bitch. But that don't mean that you're a cuss the motherfucker, talking about killing his family. What are you, a fucking dupe? I mean, what fucking idiot would actually think, you know, if a motherfucker come up to me, whether I was getting paid millions of dollars or not, and said, look, I need you to tell this motherfucker you gonna kill his family. Motherfucker, look, I'm gonna say hell no. What the hell? That bitch, he blaming everything but the fucking moon on his shit. A motherfucker needs to blame his own ass. He was stupid. He's a fucking moron. He's saying all this stupid shit. Man, fuck him, man. If you hear that, fuck you, Cognito, and you enjoy your shit biscuit, and that's what you get for being such an asshole. Alright, well, that's been our show for this week. For Murphy Brown, later!